Thank you for joining me on our weekly Wednesday Facebook live tutorial. If you're here live with me, make sure you say hi on Instagram and also on Facebook. I actually started today's session right on time at 12 p.m. Eastern Time Zone. Very proud of myself. Getting a message that Instagram is telling people that I am on live right now. So for those of you who is joining me on Facebook, make sure you click on the StreamYard link. Let me know that you are here with me and I can see your name. If not, just type your name so I can see you on Facebook. And for those of you who is here with me on Instagram, so I have Joannie. Hi, thank you for joining me. I have Roslyn and Something Borrowed, Event Decor, and Tea Time 215. So quite a few of you are here with me as well. I think Angie Supris is here with me as well. Hey, Sarita. If I'm not calling out your name, just know that it's not because I didn't see you. Is I am trying to honor your time, especially for those of you who is taking lunchtime out to watch me. So for those of you who's joining me the very first time, my name is May Yo Silvers. I am the owner of M2 Hospitality, a multiple six-figure profit event planning company. I'm also the founder, event mentor, and coach for a coaching program called the Unstoppable Eventrepreneur. Those of you on Instagram, you'll be able to see my merchandise, my shirt. And then here, I have to sit up a little bit here so you can see on Facebook and LinkedIn and YouTube. So this is a free-form long sleeve shirt and one of my favorite. So they go out of stock really fast. That's the reason why I didn't put it on my website for purchase. So, hey Shaniqua, thank you for joining me on Facebook. So today we want to talk about the real reason why your potential client is buying from you. Okay, if only, hey Sarita, if only it's so easy to find out why they're buying it from you, right? So today's topic, I came on right on time because this is going to need a little bit of explaining. Okay, there's exception to the rule. I have been looking at so many posts on my social media, some of them who have not worked with me before inside my mentorship program, and some have as well, and some are graduates, okay, and some are current clients. So I like to look at social media posts and see how people promote their services, okay, and some did a great job, some can do better. Okay, I'm not going to say anybody is sucky at this because you need encouragement to even take the time, commitment, and dedication and courage to show up on the social media. So I want to give you kudos for actually even taking the time to create a post and post it. So there's always room for improvement, including myself. So today I want to dive in to what's the real reason why your clients are buying from you. Okay, how many of you actually, let's make it interactive because it is really good to know, to audit yourself. How many of you actually took the time to ask how many of you actually will take the time to actually ask? This is different from testimonial. Okay, I know that I have taught many of my clients inside the program to always ask for testimonial after the event has ended, and then your client shares with you their experience working with you, correct? So this is more than just a testimonial. When you ask this next question, how many of you actually took the time to ask your past clients why they bought from you? What was the reason, their buying decision, when they decide that, I'm going to pay this person this amount of money and for her to do my event? Why did they decide to choose to work with you? How many of you actually ask this direct question? Why did you decide to work with me? This is not the same as asking for testimonial, such as, can you share with me how did you feel the event go? How is the experience working with me? This is after they have worked with you, okay, after they work with you, they'll be able to give you a testimonial, right? Their experience working with you. But I want you to ask this question that requires your potential, your existing clients or past clients to think back. Why did they decide to pay you to do the events with you when they have not experienced working with you before? How many of you actually have asked that question to your past clients? Let's be honest. I bet you percentage is probably very, very small. Okay? Because this is not something that we are used to asking, because this requires, I would say, some balls, okay, to ask. None of you are responding to me. That means I'm going to take it that no one has asked their past clients, why did you decide to work with me? Think back when we first had the first conversation or a conversation, and then you make a decision that, okay, I'm going to work with you, right? Because we just don't think that way. I'm going to challenge you, okay? For those of you who already had paid clients before, go back and ask them this question. Why did they decide to work with you? Okay, it's not the same thing as how's your experience working with me. Okay, this is even before they have worked with you. Ask that question. You'll be very surprised. The reason why I ask you to ask this question is because so many people, service providers, okay, you said you asked, right? Why did you decide to work with me? Not after they work with you. So Shaniqua, what was the reason they say that why did they decide to work with you? Why? Okay, they have not worked with you yet with the event, but they decide to pay you the money and say, okay, I'm going to work with you, I'm going to have you do my event. Okay, so hey Helen, thank you for joining. So I want you to ask this question. What I'm seeing on social media, a lot on social media, the post that I'm seeing is, like, oh, Valentine's Day is coming up, graduation is coming up, let me create the events of your dream and let me bring your vision into reality, let me help you save time and money, to create the events of your dream, right? So I see a lot, okay, and then they show a picture of an event, okay. I see a lot of posts that way, that says that, oh, graduation is coming up, oh, Valentine's Day is coming up, or whatever, okay. Oh, planning a wedding, planning a birthday party. Let us do what we do best, which is bringing your events into your vision for event into reality. We will help you save time and money, right? So Shaniqua, you have to answer my question. You said that you asked. I'd like to know, what did the client say to you before they started working with you? Why did they decide to pay you, okay, to work with you? So now, so the question is, yes, somebody wrote, all my clients work with me because they knew me, and most of them trusted you, right? So they have not worked with you before, but they know you and they trust you, okay? So, okay, and then Shaniqua said that because you're the only planner to explain to her what a planner actually does. Perfect. Okay. So now you can see none of this response that I'm getting right now are saying that, oh, I hire you because you help me save time and money. I hire you because you know how to do the balloon installation. Okay. Now, if your past client tells you that, oh, I hire you because you help me save time and money, and you help me because I hire you because you show me a picture that you can do this, so I hire you. If you have clients like this, okay, if you have clients like this, just know that your messaging, okay, your marketing messaging is telling people that, okay, people who decide to work with you, pay you money, and the person who said to you that I'll hire you because you say that you can help me save time and money, and you show me a picture of something that you have done, and I want something like that. So, all right. So the question is, okay, somebody wrote, they like what I wrote on my profile. So Facebook user, I can't see your name. So share with us, what did you write on your profile that make them want to give you their money even before they started working with you? So when you are talking, when your marketing message is talking to a group of audience that I will help you save time and money, and this is the work that I do, okay? It will attract people who understands time is money, who understands the value of their time, so they actually have a dollar value attached to it, and who also understands that they are not going to spend time, which equates to money, to learn how to do that thing, okay? So they hire you. Having said that, if they find another person, okay, who's able to do that thing, okay, that balloon installation. So let's say you charge $800 for that balloon installation, and you show them a picture. This is what I can do, okay? This balloon installation is $800. So I'm going to help you save time and money. You just have to pay me $800 and I'll give you the balloon installation, okay? And I am the potential buyer, and well, my time is worth more than $800 for sure. So for me, it's a no-brainer that I pay this person $800 to do the balloon installation. Having said that, okay, if I am also a price shopper, that I already understood that I am not going to spend my time that's worth more than $800 to learn how to do that thing, but I'm not so sure this person is worth $800 or this balloon installation is worth $800. Let me go price shop, and I find another person who's able to do exactly the same thing at $500. Okay, at $500. So now I still achieve my goal. This person, I want to save time and money. So this person helped me save time and money, and it's cheaper. It's $500, not $800. So if your marketing message is this way, you're going to start attracting people, right, who may understand the value of their time. But this is a product comparing a product, okay? A product comparing a product. So you will never win, because if me, the potential buyer, is price shopping, immediately I will go look for someone else who can do the same thing for a lesser price. So the people that you want to attract will never be those people, okay, who, even though they say that they want to save time and money, you are just satisfying, if you're just satisfying their surface needs, which is a transactional. This is a transactional experience, okay? So if they see them doing business with you is transactional, I pay you $500, I pay you $800, okay? You go do that thing. That's all I ask for, okay? Save me the trouble, save me the time, okay? This type of sales, I'm not saying it's not going to work. It will work for a certain group of clients, but this group of clients will never pay you the top dollar. Never. Because you're only satisfying their surface needs that a lot of us can do. Okay? So have you ever asked yourself why? Okay, have you ever asked yourself why? When you spoke to a potential client, you tell them you can do all this, and they tell you that they need all this to be done. And then they didn't buy from you. They say you're too expensive. Okay? They didn't buy from you. The next thing you know, they want to buy from someone down the street with the same thing that the potential client told them, that I need this to be done. And this person said, yeah, I can do it for you too. And their price is double your price or more than yours. And your potential client, right, bought from them. How many of you experienced that? And I know few of you have experienced that. Have you ever asked yourself why? Why? So, Helen wrote, they love my vibe, my energy, and my transparency. Okay. And then over here, they work with me because I'm the only planner to explain to her what a planner actually does. The other one here, they work with me because they know me and they trust me. The other one here, they like what I wrote on my profile. Do you see the common theme here? It's not to do with price. It's not to do with the service, the end product. Okay, what exactly? So answer this last question that I just asked. How many of you ever had an experience that someone tell you you're too expensive and then they end up paying somebody who's more than what you have quoted her, and she said that you're too expensive, and then she decided to pay for someone else? Why? Did you find out why? If you really want to perfect your skills in sales, you should reach out. Okay, when someone tells you that I book with somebody else, okay, I decide to go with somebody else, you should always find out, may I know why you decide to work with another person? Okay, and they could come back to you, oh, because they are cheaper. It could be that, or they could say that, well, XYZ ABC. A lot of times the potential client will never tell you or don't even respond to you because they don't like confrontation. They don't want to make you feel bad by telling you that you're not getting our vision or you're not getting my vibe. Okay, they just decide to tell you that you're too expensive. That's a very common excuse. So, okay, a lot of times when people pay you the top dollar, Helen is right here. Okay, she now charges, hopefully, the last time I spoke to her, she should be charging at least $10,000 for her wedding planning fees. So why people pay her $10,000 and why some other people are only charging $1,500, $2,500? Why? Why would people pay the premium for her? Because even though the end result is still the same, they ended up doing the whole wedding, planning for the whole wedding. Why? Okay, yeah, and there you go. Thank you very much, Helen. Sometimes more, $15,000. So when you don't find out exactly what is that thing that make people buy from you, you will be competing in a very competitive market, because all you know is, I know I can help you save time and money, and I can I have the skill and expertise. Everybody else have that too. Everybody is pitching that. So you are in a very competitive market. But if you're able to understand, and it's coming from the horse's mouth, okay? It's coming from your client's mouth, why they say they work with you. That is what you should be using in your marketing message, okay? What you need to repeatedly put on your marketing message. So I'm going to give you one perfect example, okay? Two, one for my events business and one for my coaching business. Same idea, okay? Same idea. For my event planning business, I work with 6 to 8 figure coaches, okay? And my niche is to help these 6 to 8 figure coaches and consultants to strategize and plan their ticketed in-person event, okay? So my expertise is understanding how to plan events, how to negotiate, and also how to price ticket sales, all right? How to price the ticket so that they will be able to make money in the front end and also at the back end, all right? That's my expertise. But listen, this is an expertise. That means it's a knowledge, okay? That means everybody can learn on how to do that. So why would my client pay me $15,000, $30,000, $50,000, $100,000 for me to plan their event and not find somebody who has the same skill set as me and pay only $5,000? So I'm not saying that there isn't, okay? I have got potential clients who actually then become clients who did their homework and they spoke to the $5,000 person. And the $5,000 person said that, oh, listen, this is how I can do it. You know, I know how to do it. I have the expertise to do it. I got this ABC certification. They justify that they have the skills. They show their work. They have the skills to do it. Okay? And they're cheaper. And then they came to me. The first question I asked, right? Qualifying question. Did you speak to anybody else before you come to me? Some say no. You are my first one. Some say yes. And I said, okay, what was your experience for talking to that person? How much did they quote you? And then they said they called me $5,000 and they said they can help me. So the next question I ask is, why didn't you book them? Why didn't you book them? Right? I want to understand what exactly is this person looking for? What exactly is this potential buyer looking for? And this is not for me to craft my dialogue with this person moving, in that sales conversation, but also for me to qualify her if I want to work with her. So they may tell me that I'm looking for something cheaper. Then I'll immediately stop the conversation. I say, then you're talking to the wrong person. Okay? Or they say that I don't know, there's something about that person that I'm not feeling it. I'll be like, take 5 minutes and think, what was the energy that the person was giving out to you that you hesitate to buy from them? And then they say that I don't really trust their work, or I don't think she really understands what I want. Even though she has the skills to do it, I don't think she really understands what I want. In this case, Shaniqua, this is you. Okay? Your potential client or your then converted into client says that you're the only planner to explain to her what a planner needs. So in order for you to explain to your potential client, okay, in order for you to explain to your potential client what you can do for them, you need to find out what they need, okay, what they need. So what are they looking for? The X factor. They're looking for the X factor. What is that? Then once you discover that, once they tell me that there's something not right, something that I don't feel right about this person, I said, take 5 minutes and try your best to explain to me. And they will say, she just feels slimy. It seems so transactional. All she wants is to close that sale and buy, okay, and want me to buy from them. So I now know what is my X factor. My X factor is I make her feel like this conversation that we are having is not transactional anymore. I make sure that this conversation I have with her is not just exchanging money. It's more about making her feel safe. Okay? Let me just put on this before my dog goes crazy and you can't hear me. All right. Is to make her feel safe that I'm not here just for the money. I'm here in it long haul with you. I'm here to listen to you and understand what you really want for your business or for your events. Okay. I'm also here to understand how you like to be handled, how you like to communicate, how best do you work, what is your personality. So it's no longer just, oh, you pay me and I'm going to get the job done. So for the very first planner they spoke with, she felt like, yes, I know you can get the job done, but I'm not so sure I want to work with you. Okay? So for me, when they come to me, even though if let's say 5,000, that person charges 5,000, and this is a real example, okay? And I said my fee is $15,000, and I can do the same thing that this person does. The end product will be the same, but I can assure you the experience will be very different because this is how I work. Please let me know if this is something that you're looking for. Is this how you work? So now I'm giving her more reasons to work with me, okay? Without telling her to work with me. I do not make that transaction just purely money. I make the transaction about the experience, how she feels that once she gives me that money, when she gives me that money, she feels like a sense of peace, a sense of relief. I just paid $15,000 to someone who understands me as a person, who speaks my language, who doesn't mind the F-bomb here and there, who doesn't mind when I throw the G word here and there, okay? Who doesn't mind that I'm crazy and I could not follow a timeline? This person gets me. So it's not just about, oh, I can do this for you. Sure, I have all this experience and these are all my testimonials that I can do the work. These people, this group of people is what will pay you or who will pay you the top dollar. This group of people, it's not the people who are buying on the surface needs. They're buying based on their inner way of how they seek peace and justification for the investment. How are they going to validate? They are always comparing your price, okay, and your product to the investment. They are comparing not just for those people who are price shopping, they are comparing for this price, I get this product. That's it. That's all they care about. That, okay, you can show up to do the work and you get me that product, no problem. They don't care, okay? They don't care about anything else. This group of people who's going to pay you the top dollar, are the people who will not tell you so obviously, okay, in the initial conversation. You got to know what questions to ask, and you got to be bold enough to ask. So in this case, for my event planning business, they told me, I bought from you because you are so powerful, okay? You're so sure of yourself. And because of your sureness of yourself and your confidence of yourself, of what you do and how you work with your clients, I trust you. I know that when I give you that money, I will have this sense of peace. And I know that I could get a cheaper product, the end product, but I'm not so sure. Ultimately, during the process, I can trust the person to continue to show up to give me the end product. But for you, I trust you, okay? And it doesn't help that I came highly recommended. And it doesn't help that when my marketing message, when I'm posting my post, I do not say I help you save time and money. I talk about the emotions. How is it like when we work together? I explain to them, okay, that, and I call those people out. I say, if you just want the end product, you don't care how it's done during the process and how I work with you or how you work with me, then I'm not the person for you, because I don't do business just for transactional reasons. I do business because I want longevity and sustainability. I am not thinking of just doing one event with you. I'm thinking of doing many events down the road. So my client are with me for 10 years. Since day one, M2 Hospitality started. So I make it so clear that when we work together, I'm emotionally invested, okay? And I do the same thing for my coaching. Why do those of you inside my program, invest close to $10,000 with me? Whereas you can get someone who's more famous, all right? And why did you not invest with them? Or some of you even invested in those people and then came and worked with me. Why? Because testimonials help, for sure. Because you can feel that it's no longer just money. If we're just doing business based on money, then there's no sustainability. Okay? There's no sustainability. All right? So now, let's put it this way. I wouldn't go to the extent of being too personal. Okay? I want to be part of your family. I wouldn't do that because stranger danger, they don't know you. All right? So everybody wants to be charming and want to be part of the family. I would not use that in my verbiage. I would say that, I am going to be using verbiage, all right, that says that I'm going to let you have an experience that you feel closer to your family. Now you are present at your event. So I'm going to make them feel good about the end goal, why they want to have the event. So in order for you to know, why people buy from you, you got to ask this very first question after the sale is closed, okay? Not after the event is over, because then they're giving you a testimonial. So once you find out why, you are going to use that same message in all your marketing terms. For me, people buy from me because what do I always get from all of you? You are in my head, May. You are in my head. You're speaking to me directly. You can feel me. You can feel my pain, okay? Because I connect emotionally. I'm able to connect emotionally with every single person that I spoke with who show interest in what I do and know how much I cost. So they still want to talk to me, and I'm able to connect with them emotionally at that level. So I'm no longer just selling based on the surface needs. The surface needs will go to Walmart. They get the Walmart experience, okay? Those people who have the inner desire that you cannot see until after you have a conversation with them, they want the Chanel experience. They want the hand holding. They want the champagne. They want to let them feel that they belong in this room and they will be well taken care of. So these people, where do we find them? Right? First, go do your homework. Go ask your past clients. Do you remember the first time when we spoke? Why did you decide to hire me? Get those information, okay? And then stop using on your marketing message, okay? I help you save time and money. I can do this. Book me now. Let me bring your vision into reality, because everybody is saying that. Why should they buy from you and not somebody else? You've got to give them a good reason. Why? Okay? All right. Thank you so much for joining me today. And I have to hop off for a coaching call for members inside my mentorship program. By the way, our in-person event, March 4th, in-person tickets are sold out already. So it's a very cute venue. I cannot have more than X number of people. Virtual tickets are still available. So if you want to purchase the virtual tickets, DM me, DM your concierge. We can send you the information. All the information is actually on the Facebook cover. So we still have the virtual tickets available. It's $297. So if you love the way I teach, you know that if we're spending a full day together, you're not getting just a 30 minutes soundbite. We're going deep, 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 deep. All right. So for those of you who do not have the funds to invest in the in-person or invest inside my program, this is your one-day injection, okay, of all the knowledge and strategies. So, and mindset work. So get the virtual tickets at $297. DM me or DM your concierge and we'll send you the link. Thank you so much. And I'll see you, for those of you who are inside my mentorship program, go into the Zoom. I'll see you right now. For those of you who joined me today, hopefully this is something that you probably want to watch it a few times. I give you something that light bulbs go up and you will be able to craft your marketing message that is able to attract these people to come into your inner circle. Thank you so much. See you all next week. Bye.